In this video, we are deconstructing one of the most widespread teachings in modern Christianity, the idea of a secret rapture. You've likely heard the theory that Jesus will silently whisk away believers, leaving the rest of the world to face 7 years of tribulation under the Antichrist. It's a compelling story, but when we look at the actual text of the Bible, this theory begins to unravel. Today, we're looking at the scriptural evidence to find the real truth about Christ's return. The myth of the silent return. The most common argument for a secret rapture is that people will simply vanish, based on verses like Luke 17, where one is taken and the other left. But the Bible describes Christ's return as anything but quiet. In 1 Thessalonians, Paul writes that the Lord will descend with a loud command, the voice of the archangel, and the trumpet call of God. This isn't a secret event. It is a worldwide, audible, and monumental shout that wakes the dead. The idea of Jesus coming like a thief is often misunderstood as a silent entry. However, 1 Thessalonians 5 clarifies this. Jesus' coming is only like a thief to those who are in the dark and not watching. For those waiting for him, it isn't a surprise. It's the fulfillment of their greatest hope. An invisible event? Next, let's address the idea that this return is invisible. Scripture is remarkably clear here. Mark 13 says, "Men will see the Son of Man coming in the clouds with great power." Revelation 1:7 states that every eye will see him. Just as the disciples saw Jesus physically ascend into the clouds in the book of Acts, the Bible promises he will return in the exact same visible way. What happens to those left behind? A core pillar of the rapture theory is that the wicked are left alive on earth to face the Antichrist. But Jesus compared his return to the days of Noah and Lot. When the flood came, it destroyed everyone outside the ark. When fire fell on Sodom, it destroyed everyone left in the city. There is no second chance period. According to Jeremiah and Isaiah, when the Lord returns, the earth is laid waste, and the wicked are destroyed by the splendor of his coming. The 7-year tribulation misconception. Where does the famous 7-year tribulation come from? It's usually pulled from a prophecy in Daniel 9. Rapturists claim this 7 refers to a future reign of the Antichrist. However, a contextual study shows this prophecy was actually about the arrival and sacrifice of Jesus Christ. The covenant mentioned isn't a deal made by the Antichrist. It's the covenant confirmed by Jesus through his ministry and death. There is no biblical basis for detaching this 7 and moving it thousands of years into the future. The timing of the Antichrist. Many believe the Antichrist only rises after Christians are gone. Yet, Paul warns in 2 Thessalonians that the day of the Lord will not come until the man of lawlessness is revealed. Christians won't be absent during this time. Rather, God promises to protect his people through the trial, just as he protected the Israelites from the plagues in Egypt while they were still in the land. Conclusion. The secret rapture provides a false sense of security, a second chance that the Bible never promises. Jesus' parable of the 10 virgins teaches us that once the bridegroom arrives, the door is shut. The truth is much more glorious. Jesus is coming back once, visibly and loudly, to gather his saints and begin his reign. The time to live for him isn't after a secret disappearance. It is right now, while the door of grace is still open. Don't be caught off guard. Stay in the Word, stay watchful, and be ready.